If you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, you'll know that the Blue Eyes White Dragon is one of the most iconic monsters of all time. So much so that even people who don't know Yu-Gi-Oh have heard of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Unfortunately, when it comes to the modern card game, Blue Eyes hasn't quite had that same threatening aura for a very long time. Until now. Join me as I document my journey starting from a single structure deck, trading, upgrading, and dueling my way with Blue Eyes to the top of the competitive ladder. Let's make Kaiba proud in playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly, Season 3. Aye! Subscribe. We're so back, baby! If you're new on the channel here, Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly is a series where we essentially start Yu-Gi-Oh! From scratch. We've done it twice before with Branded and Red Dragon Archfiend, both very fun series, so feel free to go check them out between episodes if you fancy. But today, we are starting with Blue Eyes. Usually when we start a series like this, we do use 3 structure decks to give us the best chance at sort of competing, but this structure deck is so good, man. I genuinely think with one structure deck, you could steal a win or two, so that's what we're gonna do. It's a fun and challenging start, and then we'll get into 3 structure decks in the next episode. But yeah, of course, we're not allowed to buy singles in this series because we are trying to enjoy a trading card game. So in order to upgrade our deck, we spend £30 each week on sealed product and try and pool ourselves into some, you know, nice trade bait, nice upgrades, and build our deck that way. Makes it a little bit more social, you know, it's a collaborative effort. Everyone helps build this deck. Every card has a story. This Solemn Strike came from Steve at Locals. You know, it adds meaning to your deck. We love that. But yeah, alternative video title. Can we win locals with a tenner? I have already played in a structure deck release event where everyone at locals bought a structure deck and had to play with a 1 copy of the structure deck. We won that whole thing. Obviously, we were probably a bit more studied up on all of the new cards than everyone else was, but we managed to earn ourselves this really sick playmat to use for the series. Now we're going to take the deck for a spin where everyone else isn't handicapped. So how well do you think one structure deck can do at locals? Drop a like to help celebrate the new series, and let's get started, baby. Alright, so this is gonna be like an opening and a deck profile at the exact same time. This is gonna be the only episode where a lot of the cards in this structure deck get a chance to shine, so we might as well give it a bash with one structure deck and see how we get on. But of course, you get an additional promo in these structure decks, a secret rare, and because we are only playing with one structure deck, if we get Wishes or Maiden of White, that's an additional 1-card combo in our deck, which makes it more consistent. If we get the Synchro, doesn't really help us. So we are praying for a Maiden or a Wishes here for this episode. And if it's a quarter-century secret rare, then we have some very nice trade bait off the bat. But we're not actually going to use it for a couple of episodes because that would just be cheating, man. The gamble. Let's see what we have, baby. Our promo is... boom! Wishes for Eyes of Blue secret rare. Additional 1-card combo in our deck, baby. Let's go. Even just this is trade bait on its own. So we're gonna have 3 additional promos. We can trade those off if we don't want to play secret rares. But I am a sucker for shiny cardboards, so maybe we end up just playing them. I don't know, dude. I am gonna try and jog my memory and make note of any like specific effects that you might forget about as we go through this pile of cards here. I do love that this is quite literally our deck for locals right here. So, Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon is our rank 8 here, 2 level 8 dragon monsters. On summon, it can negate all face-up cards your opponent controls permanently, and it can't attack directly unless this card has a normal monster as material. That's worth noting. That's something I could easily forget. 4,000 attack, very nice, and also you can detach a material from this card, target a normal monster in your graveyard or banishment. Didn't know it can target banishment cards, and special summon it and it gains 1,000 attack. So it can special summon back a Blue Eyes from graveyard or banishment. Not going to be one of the cards that comes up super often, I don't think, because getting 2 8s on the board isn't super simple, especially going second into whatever your opponent has set up, but a very nice card to be aware of. Next up, we have Spirit with Eyes of Blue. This requires any level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster monster, and that is what opens up this deck to so many different variations. You can normal summon Alistair the Invoker, you can normal summon Black Metal Dragon, and get access to a bunch of different combos. Dude, there's so much to explore with this deck, I honestly can't wait. It searches or dumps the field spell, Mausoleum of White, I keep saying that word wrong. And then also, you can tribute this card for cost, special summon a Blue Eyes monster from hand, or graveyard. If you summon it from grave, it can't attack and it can't use its effects. But if you summon it from hand, it can attack and it can use its effects. So a little nuance there, and that can be the difference between winning and losing. So you want to know all of your effects, and also I believe it's a continuous effect, or maybe it's a condition. I think it's a continuous effect, but while this is on the field, you can't special summon except dragon monsters. So if you're trying to summon back Maiden from graveyard, you have to make sure that this is off the field, basically. So yeah, Spirit with Eyes of Blue, very nice. Next up, we have Maiden of White, and she really makes this deck shine, dude. This is what drives our deck and makes it playable. You can send this card from hand or field to graveyard to place True Light, the continuous trap card, from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in the spell and trap zone, and then that enables literally everything. While this card is in your graveyard, if you're able to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon specifically, she can summon herself back. And then while she's on the field, if she's targeted by a card effect or for an attack, she can summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a level 1 Light Tuner from the graveyard. So that is something that I'll probably keep forgetting. She has, you know, so many effects. Very, very strong cards. Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Discard 1 card, add a level 1 Light Tuner, so Maiden for example, or Sage, or Effect Veiler, and 1 spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. Just discard 1, add 2. Very, very nice. This is probably going to get ashed a lot if you're discarding for cost and then your card gets negated. You know, ash is really, really painful in that kind of situation. But yeah, Wishes for Eyes of Blue, very nice. Also, while it's in the graveyard, you can target a Blue Eyes monster you control and equip a Blue Eyes monster from the extra deck to that monster. That also gives it 400 attack. Did not know that either. I didn't know it had the attack game. So yeah, we're learning here. We're learning. That's cool. Very good card. Very good card. Then we have our Synchro monster, Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. We're never really hard summoning this card. We're always summoning this off of the original Spirit, which means this doesn't stay on the field for very long. It does have a continuous effect though. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. So this turns off Bystials and things like that against your own stuff anyway. And then when a card or effect on the field is activated, you can negate the activation and then this card gains 1000 attack. Until the end of the turn, obviously. But yeah, it's basically an Omni Negate on the field. And then if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, just doesn't matter if it's yours or your opponent's, you can special summon a Light Dragon monster from your graveyard. Any Light Dragon, it doesn't have to be a Blue Eyes monster. So that is always nice. And then getting into our super rares here, we have a Neo Kaiser Seahorse. A lot of people are surprised. This is a dragon. You gotta remember, this is a dragon and an extender, so you can extend into the Link 2 spheres. This is also a 1-card combo in the 3 structure deck build, and all of the 1-card combos in the 3 structure deck build also translate to the 1 structure deck build. You're just going through 1 of each card for the combos. It's great. That's pretty much why I wanted to play with the 1 structure deck in the first episode. And when I mention these 1-card combos and whatnot, we are going to be using the 3 structure deck video I used as a reference, because that has all the different combo lines in it and a suggested deck profile for 3 structure decks. So if you haven't seen that, when I refer to that, I'll be popping that up on the screen. Go give it a watch and you'll be able to play Blue Eyes, hopefully better. Yeah, Neo Kaiser Seahorse. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can just special summon this card from your hand. You can also target 1 Light Tuner you control, increase or decrease its level by 1. I think the point of that is to maybe hard synchro into the Ultimate Spirit Dragon, but we don't really do that very often, if ever. Is worth knowing though. We want to know all of our effects. And then if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send a Blue Eyes monster or a monster that mentions Blue Eyes from the deck to the graveyard. So that is what makes this a 1-card combo, but also if you've already gone through your combo, you can dump like Blue Eyes Jet Dragon with this and, you know, get access to sort of different cards that way. So Neo Kaiser Seahorse, very good cards. Then we have Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Just special summon in defense position a Blue Eyes monster from deck, graveyard, or banishment. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can summon any Blue Eyes monster. If you don't control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you have to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then you are locked to dragons from the extra deck. So just a free summon of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is really, really nice. Or if you already have Blue Eyes, ideally you'll probably summon like Blue Eyes Jet Dragon or something to get it in rotation. And while it's in the graveyard, you can banish this to fusion summon, polymerization, monsters from your hand or field. You can only use 1 effect per turn, so that is like the caveat there. You gotta know that. But I love that all of the new cards that you are playing anyway gives you access to like your ritual summons and your fusion summons and things like that. For example, Majesty of the White Dragons. Love this artwork, by the way. So beautiful. You can show up to 3 Blue Eyes from hand, field, or graveyard, and then destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls, non-targeting. And then similar to Roar, you can banish this from your graveyard to ritual summon from hand. But with Majesty, you can use both effects in the same turn, so Why does Roar have the one effect restriction? That's what I want to know. Yeah, very, very good card. A very strong trap card. These are basically all the new cards for the deck, and they're all so good, dude. They're all so strong. And then we get into the rest of the Blue Eyes core. We have, of course, our 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. We got 2 of the cringe artworks. A lot of people do like this artwork because it's LOB, but you know, I've never really liked it. I've just always been an SDK boy. Also, this one's really nice. There's a few really nice Blue Eyes artworks. I will say, once we get to the point where we're playing 3 structure decks and onwards, it is optimal to go down to 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon so that you're not constantly opening Blue Eyes White Dragon in your opening hands, because you don't want to do that. But in the name of Kaiba and, you know, representing Blue Eyes, we are going to be playing 3 for as long as possible in this series. You know, we're staying true to our boy Kaiba. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. We gotta do it. Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. You can reveal a Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand to special summon this card from your hand to the field. While it's on the field, you can target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This card can't attack if you do that. And also, its name becomes Blue Eyes White Dragon while it's on the field or in the graveyard. So if we summon this, that can trigger Maiden to summon back from the graveyard. Also, we can fuse with this, etc, etc. Just all the benefits that come with this being called Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon protects the rest of our field from being destroyed, which is really, really nice, into a Ryziel detonator. You can only activate the effect of this while Blue Eyes White Dragon is on the field or in the graveyard. So that is super important. When a card is destroyed, this can just special summon itself from graveyard or hand on resolution. And then also at the start of the damage step, if this card battles, you can target one card your opponent controls, bounce it to hand. So if you attack a monster and then activate the effect, targeting the monster that you're attacking, at the start of the damage step, that monster gets bounced and no damage is done. This stays on the field. You cannot attack again, but yeah. Very, very good card, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Then we have Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. This is like for the ritual stuff. On summon, it adds a ritual spell or polymerization. And during the end phase, while it's on the field, you can add a level 8 dragon. It's also got an effect in graveyard where you can banish it and all your dragons gain 1,000 attack. But yeah, only really useful with the ritual stuff. But we can summon this off of like spheres to get into ritual stuff that way. Another target off of spheres is the Dragon Spirit of Light. It's always treated as a Blue Eyes card, so you know we can summon this off of something like Roar. When it's summoned, you can target a spell or trap on the field and banish it. Also, if your opponent controls a monster, you can tribute this card, special summon Blue Eyes from a hand. So that's good for dodging something like Infinite Impermanence, you know, or something like that. Any kind of targeting effect. Then we have our ritual monsters, Chaos Max and Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Very, very strong, double piercing, very funny. Can't be targeted or destroyed. These are big bodies, but you know, usually bricks. We have our stones, White Stone of Legend. This was the original, and then the White Stone of Ancients, which is the good one. If this is sent to the graveyard during the end phase, you can summon a Blue Eyes monster from the deck. Like, that's really, really good, man. Best card in the deck, 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue. On normal summon, it adds a level 1 Light Tuner, so Maiden, for example. Then if you have it in hand, you can send it to the graveyard, target an effect monster you control, send that effect monster to the graveyard, summon a Blue Eyes monster from the deck. So yeah, this is our main 1-card combo, our main starter, and you get 3 of these in the structure deck. Also, why we're playing 1 structure deck, because, dude, they give you enough to play 1 structure deck. You got 3 Sage, Maiden, Wishes, Kaiser, additional Wishes. That's like 7 1-card combos in the deck. Like, we're cooking. We're fine, dude. Master is kind of part of some of our combos. So on normal summon, it adds a level 1 Light Tuner from the graveyard. So typically we want to search this and apply this mid combo. And then it also has the graveyard effect where it can shuffle itself back, send an effect monster to graveyard, and then summon a Blue Eyes monster from the graveyard. So very, very nice, especially mid game, late game. We have 2 Dictator of D. So you can just special summon this for free from hand by dumping a Blue Eyes from deck to graveyard. And getting a Blue Eyes in the graveyard, you know, enables a lot of your effects. Another reason we're playing the 1 structure deck, you get the Nibiru, you get the Ash Blossom, you get 2 effect veilers, you get all the hand traps, bro. You get Infinite Impermanence, you get Called by the Grave. There's a good chance you see one of these. And if you see one of these, like, you're not gonna win in a meta matchup, but it helps, you know, it helps a lot for 1 structure deck. We also have the Ritual spell. You can also banish a Blue Eyes from grave to Ritual Summon Chaos Max. 2 of the Fusion spell, Ultimate Fusion, during the main phase only, which is unfortunate because it is a quick play spell. For each Blue Eyes you use from the field, you can destroy a card on the field. So, you know, it's an interruption as well as a Fusion summon. We've got double Melody of the Awakening Dragon. At discard 1, add 2 dragons with, you know, 3,000 or higher attack, 2,500 or lower defense. Typically, you're gonna add alternative plus Blue Eyes, so you can then summon the alternative. Gotta play the field spell because we searched this off of Spirit. It gives us our additional normal summon, so we can like normal summon Sage, add Master, and then link into the link 1, add field spell, activate field spell, and then use our additional normal summon on the Master. Burst Stream of Destruction. If you control Blue Eyes, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Blue Eyes can't attack that turn, but it's like a Raigeki. Also, isn't this meant to be like White Lightning? Does Burst Stream of Destruction ever come up in the anime? Or is that the name for White Lightning in Japanese, I don't know. I can't remember. 2 trade-ins. Of course, we have a lot of level 8s in the deck, so discard a level 8, draw 2 cards. True Light. This can summon Blue Eyes from hand or graveyard, or it can set a spell or trap that mentions Blue Eyes from the deck. It does have to be different from the cards you control and in your graveyard, which is really, really important. That is why we want to activate the effect of Wishes Engraved to banish itself, to equip from the extra deck, because then we're able to set it again off of True Light if we are playing multiple copies. Continuous effect on this, your opponent can't target Blue Eyes White Dragon in the monster zone with card effects, but also if this face-up card, it's gotta be face-up remember, is sent from the spell and traps onto the graveyard, destroy all monsters you control. That's mandatory, so similar to Dark Magician, this is a big weakness. If your opponent can destroy this, all your monsters go bye-bye. So we don't want that to happen. There are ways around it, but yeah, very, very sad if that happens. We got the ultimate creature of destruction. You can target a Blue Eyes monster you control. It becomes unaffected, can't be destroyed by battle. If your opponent does attack it, their monster gets destroyed. Basically just guarantees that you're going to survive a turn, but also if it's in the graveyard and you normal or special Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can set this card from the graveyard. So you're going to survive another turn as well. Destined Rivals, crazy card if you control Blue Eyes White Dragon or, you know, Dark Magician, we don't have that. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls until the end of this turn, but, you know, it is a negate if you control Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then our extra deck, Blue Eyes Ultimate, Classic, the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. We can summon this, but more likely than not, we are going to equip it to Blue Eyes through the effect of Wishes, because we can then just special summon out Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, which can attack all monsters your opponent controls. It's unaffected by trap effects. During the end of the damage step, you can set a trap from the graveyard. Very, very strong card. We also have Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, which can attack monsters twice. Can't be destroyed by battle, and then if it attacks a monster and that monster is not destroyed, it can banish it. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon has a lot of effects. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. Once per turn, when an effect in the graveyard is activated, you can negate that effect. So if this is on the field and your opponent destroys your True Light triggers to blow up your own field. Blue Eye Spirit can negate that. And then also you contribute this to special summon a Light Dragon Synchro monster from the extra deck. For example, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon or Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. And then on summon, till the end of the next turn, neither player can target dragon monsters you currently control, and they can't be destroyed by card effects. So this bypasses the destruction of spirit. And then when it rolls back around to your turn, during your standby phase, you can target a normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course. And we have Spheres. Dragon card of all time. So yeah, that was quite a lot, but we pretty much mentioned every effect here, which is the important part, because I do want to make this series as digestible as possible for those who maybe don't know Yu-Gi-Oh as much. So, you know, mentioning every card effect kind of helps with that. Like I said, we are going to be using the 3 structure deck video that I uploaded as a resource for all the combos and things like that. But when we're just playing the 1 structure deck, we're not going to be able to combo all the time. We're just going to have to wing it. We're going to have to just improvise. And I do love a deck where you can improvise and you have options. It's going to be really, really fun. How are we going to do? Let me know in the comments down below. Probably going to be 4 rounds. What do you think our score is going to be? 0-4, 1-3, 2-2, 4-0? Do you think we'll win? We'll win with 1 structure deck? Imagine, dude, imagine. All right, let's go sleeve up and go to locals, baby. All right, we are all sleeved up and ready to go. Repping these really sick Kaiba Corp sleeves for the extra deck. I don't know if you can see that. These are courtesy of Reese, who sent us them for free to help with the series. So thanks, Reese, you legend. Just as we were purchasing a quarter-century secret rare from them. So yeah, very, very cool. But yeah, comment down below how well you think we're going to do at locals. Remember, this is 1 structure deck. And if you guess the right score, pats on the back for you. All right, let's go to locals. Wish me luck, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, 5-2-0. Alright, we are going to feature 1 match from locals per episode, and in the hot seat today, we have Jamie playing Buster Blader Blue Eyes White Dragon. We could very well find ourselves building towards this variation of the deck in the future, who knows? So I thought it would make for a very interesting feature match. That being said, let's get into it, baby. It is time to duel.
I'm not making this up.
Let's go! Win a dice roll! I will start. Good luck, gamer. Stand by me. Let's go Effecto Maiden. Purple card, purple card, purple card. True Light.
Oh my god.
Effecto set. Is that Wishes?
Yep.
I'll go Wishes, sending Dictator to add to. Well, Is that one? Pass turn.
Draw turn.
Yeah.
No summon Sage.
Fuck's sake. Yeah.
Sage.
Yep.
I do feel bad. I do feel bad. Your camera better not cut out like it did last time.
Oh, what's that? It's just turned off. Oh no.
Oh no. Maiden.
I will call by the grave.
Yeah. Okay. I will
I wonder why.
banish that. So.
Oh. Can you? Wait.
Oh, it's dark.
Yeah, you can.
I can't do that. Sorry, my bad.
Yep.
Spirit effect.
Yep.
Actually,
Yep.
Effect target.
Yep.
And tribute.
Yeah, without ice spending time, I thought the
Go to battle.
Yep.
3k there.
I'll take 3K.
Then I will set and pass.
End phase, I'll go effect to set.
Yep, that's fine.
Set ultimate fusion. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Standby main. Effect to set. Activate roar. I will match your artwork. Activate mausoleum. Effect target. Set one. Attempt to pass turn there.
Main wishes.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah.
Jeez, don't make it people.
Are you activating any effect right now?
No.
No? Okay.
Activate roar.
Sure.
No.
I'll think here. I'll go True Light to summon. On resolution, made an effect to summon. On res, I'll go Ultimate Fusion. Shuffle back the Cringe Art. Plus a dragon from hand. Summon Tyrant and destroy Jet. On resolution, I'll go Majesty.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, don't lie to me. I don't like you.
So,
I am not a gaslighter. You are.
Fucking
are. You fucking are. That doesn't break your six.
The effect of Majesty typing him.
Sure.
Go to battle. Lead into
Sure, so I take 400.
Yep.
4, 6. Effect.
In damage step. Return that to hand.
Sure. And then and a damage step, effect to set a trap from grave. Set Majesty. And then I die.
I watched the Dinkabooey video.
Pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Stand by main.
Oh, let's go.
Wishes effect, target blue eyes. Effect.
They love me.
Normal summon effect, target maiden to add. Yep. Majesty. Destroy one, destroy jet.
Wow.
True Light effect to summon.
Yeah.
We know that.
Maiden effect to summon.
Okay.
Battle.
I'll take that
5/5. Main 2.
What the fuck does it do again?
It does stuff in the mermail as well. I'm no mermail.
Pass.
You're playing with chicken.
Pass.
Oh.
Actually, no.
I have as well.
Pass.
Pass. In your end phase, go True Light to summon. Maiden to summon. Still in end phase. I'll go Spheres effect. Nah, it's gotta be face up. I'll bounce this. Effect, summon from deck. Drop for the draw. Stand by main. Go battle.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. Bam, bam.
I do enjoy that.
imagine you're going first.
I am.
Cool beans. Good luck, sir.
Good luck. Wishes.
Discarding for cost. Oh, that's a fusion material, right? Yeah, that's fine. Sure.
Normal summon, then effect tab. Cool. Link PC.
Yo, okay.
Effect on summon to dump one destructive sword card from deck. Next section, sword memories. I fucked up a bit. I should have sent Sage to summon the dragon and then done other stuff. But
Oh, right.
I poo-pooed there. Set one. I'm a true idiot. I'm actually a true idiot.
I mean, you can just do this on my turn, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I will draw.
Draw. Effect.
Yeah. Just reading.
Everything in your possession, so banished, grave, and field, you cannot activate their effects, and it gains 1,000 attack and defense for each one. And then when they're summoned, they switch into defense.
Not a whole lot I can do with that. They just can't activate their effects at all.
Yeah,
He gains 1,000 for every dragon I control.
1,000 attack and defense, and
Or engrave.
or engrave, and he does piercing damage as well.
Melody, pitch melody. These are all dragons. Unfortunately. Normal summon effect. Maiden effect. True light to set. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Fact. Oh, attempt to pass turn.
Open the entrance so lights in your corner, you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, I'm a true idiot because I had a card that it was stopped effectively. So I can done all my combo. But yeah, I messed up. So main. Mausoleum of White. Target to dump. Go to mine, go to battle.
Yep.
So 3/6.
You can't attack directly.
I forgot about that. Okay, 400 direct.
I'll take that, yeah.
And then if your opponent controls someone says you counter one plus the monster you control that did not crit an attack this turn, inflict damage to your opponent with a monster attack. So take 3/6.
Wow, that's cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I've never used that effect. There's a way around it.
True.
So, and then I'll pass.
You're good at filling out your arse.
Draw for turn.
You are. Now you are. Who did you win against?
Trade in, send for cost.
So no more what
Chaos Max. Draw 2.
Yep.
Take 2 against destroyed.
I'll summon alternative by revealing blue eyes. Oh yeah. Effect of Maiden Engrave to summon.
Chain copy on it.
Colored fish.
Yeah, I could have copy.
Yeah, on the Veiler, yeah.
I need something more from that. What do you need? He speaks to Kirk
Burst
Shaw.
I wish I had fought other trap because then it wouldn't be destroyed.
Right.
Yep.
I'll set one and pass my turn.
Draw.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Draw.
Yep.
Stand by main. Soft attack. Battle.
I'll take 3K.
3k. Main 2. Pass turn.
Yeah, he did.
Pass him.
Please, come on. We're getting somewhere. Stand by main. Battle.
Yep.
3k.
Okay.
Main 2. I'll set one. Pass.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Thank God.
Oh no.
Wishes.
Oh, sending for cost. Chain Ash. Oh, wrong one. Chain Ash.
Yep. Challenge
Chain target.
You know what? If you said that,
Sure. If only you didn't have that draft.
Draw. Stand by main. Gotta be scared of a bestial, right? Normal summon? Effect. Activate. Attack target. We'll go effect. Summon the blue eyes. Effect of the trap to set itself. Battle phase.
It's like calling someone 2 more times. 2 more times!
Let's go! Hell yeah!
I truly fucked up when you.
Hell of a win right there. Burst, Stream of Destruction, saving the day, baby. Jamie did obviously fumble a little bit, not called buying the effect failure, but we still had to push through a Buster Lock, a Ghost Ogre, a called buy, and took the dub, man. And that was round 4 of the day. Round 1, we lost the dice roll to Malice, first action Dimension Shifter. If you're playing the structure deck, a lot of the cards can actually still play under Shifter, which is funny, but yeah, against Malice, we lost. Round 2, we got paired against Caden on Centurion Blue Eyes, and we're really relying on our opponent making mistakes because we were able to take this game to time and win with a direct attack of Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And then finally for round 3, we were against Kami on his Primite Shark deck, and we did actually take it to game 3, but unfortunately lost that one. So we end on a 2-2 record today with a single structure deck, bro. Like, that's insane. Overall, we ended up 9th place, which was about halfway up the leaderboard, and got ourselves a singular prize pack of Supreme Darkness. But yeah, if we're able to go 2-2 with a single structure deck, I am worried for the rest of my locals once we get our hands on all 3 structure decks. It's over for everyone, baby. That is, of course, going to be in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching.
It's the coolest looking one, but it's the one that's dog shit.
Ooh, wait, what's... Ooh.
That's what it gets.
Oh, wait, that's good, right?